All right, welcome back. This is Half Mile. Post long trail, I thought I'd give you 5 lessons learned that I learned along the way as I started from Massachusetts, Vermont, heading north to the Canadian border. The first thing I learned, which I already knew but I have a hard time doing, is start slow and build your miles up. Don't just hop right into it because it causes problems later on. So start a little bit slower first, even if you're done early in the day, and build up. Let those joints and stuff adjust and ligaments. Even though you may be in great shape, everything still has to tweak and kind of work itself out a little bit. The second thing is don't overestimate your mileage. So especially on the long trail in the south, as I was going north, the first 100 miles is part of the Appalachian Trail. No problem there, but I overestimated the miles as I got into the north of how slow and rugged that terrain is and how long it would take me per day. There was one day I thought I could do 20 miles, and it's just wasn't me. So I was doing 13.5 to 15 miles max in the northern section just because of the ruggedness of the terrain. Third is always remember to stay flexible. As I said, for me, my mileage I had to adjust, so that means I had to adjust my schedule. So I ended up being on trail about a day and a half longer than I anticipated. That's okay. Just be flexible with your time and with what you're doing out there. So, fourth thing that I would recommend, or I thought about while I was out there, is maybe using a hammock or a freestanding tent. I have a trekking pole tent, the duplex, and which is great, but some places were hard to be able to get the stakes in the ground because of the rocks are only maybe a half an inch under the ground, and they're huge rocks or rock slabs. So freestanding tent would have definitely been much easier, especially because there's a lot of tent platforms, or a hammock, which would have been fine too because there's trees everywhere on the long trail. And finally, don't forget to stop and smell the roses along the way. Don't get in a hurry, especially when you're starting, just getting to put the miles in. Take that time, relax, enjoy the trail, enjoy all of the things out there. A part of being out there and why we all go out there, most of us, is to enjoy every second. When you're rushing through, you may or may not be enjoying that time. So don't worry about rushing, especially at the end. I'm guilty, as most of us are. That last day or two before you're at the terminus, you're just ready to be done, so you're trying to hurry through. So just enjoying every second on the trail. So those are the 5 pointers that I have from the lessons learned that I learned on the long trail. So thanks again for watching, and I'll see you again on the next trail.